Right, so it's a busy one today. I'm just on my way walking to the Garden Cinema, which is where my film, Hot Mess, is playing at Kino London. I was there yesterday as well, and it was really good. And yeah, there's lots of stuff that's going to be happening today. I'll try and keep some surprises. But I'm off to a YouTube event later, which is the Notting Hill Carnival after party, which should be really good. So as soon as I finish with my screening, I will be off to go and party, have some food, have some drinks, network, and dance the night away. But yeah, I just realised I'm going in the wrong direction, so that's a classic dyslexic thing. Also, I don't know if you know, if you're ADHD like me, you're either going to be late somewhere or you're going to be super early. So I am classically 50 minutes early. My film screening's happening at 12:30, and yeah, I'd rather be early than late, so yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. I just classically walked in the wrong direction again. So going back the same way I just came, I think the venue is down here. So yeah, almost at the Garden Cinema and still incredibly early, but that's okay. Got some snacks, so I'm going to have a quick lunch before my film plays, and then I will be networking, and probably there'll be a Q&A. I don't know if I'll be able to film that, but I will do my best, and we'll see what happens. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just up here on the left, fingers crossed, because I've walked the wrong way twice, and I even came here yesterday and I still couldn't get it right. So yeah, there we go. Okay, there's the venue. It's probably going to be back to front because I'm using a front-facing camera, but I'm here and I'm only half an hour early now, which is a little bit better. So I'm going to make my way in. Like I said, I've got some snacks. I'll show you what they are. And yeah, time for my screening.
Porter?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice one.
Sorry, I'm too distracted to take your call right now, but leave me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Oh, hi darling. I hope you haven't lost your phone again.
Film screening went well. There wasn't a Q&A, but met some awesome people and had some great chats about filmmaking, and there was a panel as well, which is all about funding for short film, so pretty good. Now I am off to go to this YouTube party. So I've left a bit early because it's at capacity, so if I don't get there early, I might not get in. So yeah. Oh, right, I probably look really tired. I feel absolutely exhausted. So I got back last night from the YouTube after carnival party, and it was a little bit overwhelming because it was in a nightclub. It was loud music. It was fine, I enjoyed it, but I couldn't stay too late. So I left at like about 9:45, thinking I could get home within 2 hours. I had a plan. I knew I would probably miss my last connecting train.
so I had a backup plan. Ended up going on the tube in the wrong direction for just one stop. Luckily somebody alerted me and went the other direction to connect with another tube, which then decided it had signalling issues, so it wasn't going to go to my destination. So then I thought, right, I'll get a different tube to somewhere else to connect with a bus. So I take that route, and waiting at the bus stop, bus isn't coming, and checking the app. There was a bus diversion, so the bus wasn't going to arrive at the stop that I would normally get a bus from. Then I had to walk 20 minutes to the nearest serviced bus stop on this diversion. Didn't know the area, didn't know where I was walking. It was very late and dark and pretty creepy because the bus stop was near a dual carriageway and it was not pleasant. But anyway, I did get there in the end and I made it home about 1 a.m. So it took me over, 9, 10, 11, yeah, over 3 hours to get home. Not fun, and I didn't get much sleep. Got home, Willow was crazy, gave me lots of love, but yeah, I was up again at about 6:30, I think. So very, very, very tired. But I just wanted to come on and talk about something because I got one of these, which if you're in the UK, you might know what it is. It's a lanyard for hidden disabilities. So you can get one of these if you have anxiety, if you are neurodiverse, if you're diabetic, or you've got Parkinson's or dementia, or even if you're a carer for somebody with one of those conditions. And the idea is, if you're wearing this and people know what it means, which all transport staff and police and people of authority like that should know what it means, then they're going to be aware that you may be struggling in situations out in the public. So I wore this yesterday because I can get overwhelmed when travel is difficult, and I have to change things and the plan changes, and it happened last night. And then also it was Notting Hill Carnival, and I'd never been to that area while that was going on before. And it was absolutely terrifying. There was so many people, so many police, helicopters overhead. I did get a little bit of footage, but I didn't really want to get my camera out because it was that sort of vibe that I just felt a bit unsafe. But I was wearing this, and I just want to say thank you so much to the YouTube creator team, because I was waiting outside. I got to the venue about an hour early. I met one other creator outside, which was really nice. But I was looking up at the balcony, looking at them, and I had this on, and I think somebody clocked it. They did recognise me because I've been to a lot of events and they knew who I was, but they let me in early with this other creator, and we got to sit inside in the quiet and wait, rather than outside with all of the mayhem going on, which I appreciated so much because I do get overwhelmed. I'm only admitting all of this now. So I'm in my 30s now, and I have struggled all my life, and I've always wondered why I've found things more difficult and challenging, and I always thought I was just really shy. That's what people told me. Well, you're really shy, aren't you? It was never that, actually. It all makes sense now. It's just the fact that I'm neurodiverse, and I'm finally admitting that to myself, and it's making me be able to be myself much more and have much more confidence. And soon, hopefully, I will get some actual support and help to manage that as well, because I've been on a waiting list with the NHS for over 2 years to get my full ADHD assessment, and I've chased it, and they said it was going to come through in August this year, and I thought great. So I chased it again, and they said, oh, actually your application got lost. And I was like, flipping heck. So I've had to go through the process again with the doctor, and this time I'm getting a combined assessment for ADHD and autism, because it is almost certain that I have got ADHD, autism and dyslexia. So I have that full cocktail, which is a challenging experience because they do have overlapping symptoms, but they also have contradicting symptoms. So it's difficult navigating the world when you have these struggles. And that's partly why I am doing this video series now, which hopefully you'll find interesting if you're a neurodiverse creative. Essentially, I don't think that these sort of things should hold us back. And I've met a lot of neurodiverse people in the creative community that do feel stunted like me, and they struggle with putting themselves out there and going outside their comfort zone and achieving their full potential. And I want to show the world that somebody with these challenges and difficulties can thrive and do incredible things. And I only realised I'm halfway through the festival run for my film Hot Mess, and I suddenly thought, this is actually really exciting and interesting, and to somebody that's not in the filmmaking world, or even somebody that's aspiring to be in it, I don't know how, but my film has made it into a lot of festivals, and I'm trying to get the money together to attend as many as I can, because I think it's good to build that network. I'm starting out with this short film thing, and making those connections and getting known for my work is super important to just build that foundation to help me get more funding and make more films, essentially. So I am taking you with me week by week on getting to where I want to be with my work and my life.
Right, so it's a new day, different shirt, and I'm back at Kino London for the awards today. So that's happening at 3 p.m. Hot Mess is nominated for one category. It's a highly competitive one. I saw all of the films in my category yesterday, and they're absolutely incredible. So it's anybody's game, but I've got my puppets with me. It's always best to attend, and it's another chance to network with other filmmakers. I've met some great people there already, so yeah, looking forward to meeting more people.
This train is for London Waterloo.
So I'm on day 3 travelling to the same venue for Kino London. Today I only took one wrong turn, and I'm only 25 minutes early, so small improvements being made here. But yeah, I still didn't know where I was going. I did try and do it without a map though, so to be fair, if I'd been following the map like previous days, I might have done it without any errors. But today I tried to do it from memory, and I just overshot it slightly on one of the turnings. But yeah, I'm almost there. It's very, very hot today. I'm very, very sweaty. So I'm going to go and pat my sweat down with some tissue in the toilet, and then ready for the awards at 3 o'clock. I will film as much as I can inside. So no win for Hot Mess today, but really pleased that my favourite film in the category I was nominated actually won, so that was awesome. Really good vibes, and met some familiar faces again, which is always lovely. Yeah, so heading home now. So exhausted because last night I was out at the YouTube party, but yeah, gonna go home and recover, and then crack on with some work on stumbling blocks. Right, so I've just got in from the Kino Awards, and when I go to festivals, someone has to look after my dog Willow, and that usually, in fact always, ends up being my mum and dad. So as a thank you, I always try when I can to get them a treat, a reward, to say thanks for looking after her. And the way I do that is wherever I'm at, usually in London, sometimes elsewhere on my way home, I use an app called Too Good To Go. I don't know if that's an international app, whether it's in other countries, but basically cafes and food places food that they would be chucking out at the end of the day because it's left over, you can buy it for a cheaper price in a surprise bag, so you don't know what you're getting, costs less money. And so I get a bakery bag, sweet treats for my mum and dad, and sometimes if I need dinner for myself I get something hot, and that's what I have done today. Coming back from the festival, I'm really tired and really hungry, so I'm just going to show you, and yeah, we'll have a little peek in some of the bags, and then when I've plated it up I'll show you in full just quickly what there was, and then you can guess how much it cost, because you might be surprised. And if you haven't used this app before, then it might be something that you want to try. This is not sponsored, I've just been using it for a while and I really enjoy it, and I always try and choose places that I haven't eaten at before, so I'm trying new stuff. Yeah, so let's have a look. So I got this one, Wenzel's. I've never had this before. It's hot savoury food, so there's multiple bags in there. I think there's 4 items maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's actually 5 items, which is when you find out the price, you're going to be blown away. So I'll put this out on a plate when I go to my mum and dad's house, and we will see exactly what's in there. And then also I got this bag, which is from Blank Street, which is a bakery and cafe shop. And again, you can see there are multiple bags of things in here. I have no idea what it is, but again, I will plate this up and I will show you what I've got. And as well as that, because I was out and about, I thought I'd do a little bit of shopping, and I went into one of my favourite shops in the world, the Flying Tiger, and I got this. This is like a tradition for me, this weekly planner. It's a yearly thing, and the 2026 one's just come out. I love it. Every week's broken up like this. There's plenty of space to put down things that you need to remember. And then also, something that I have learnt that is amazing for me is a whiteboard. And I saw this. It's a to-do board, but with a whiteboard pen, so you can write on it and wipe stuff off. And I think that's going to be super helpful for me to stay organised, because I need stuff right in front of my face and I need to be able to wipe it off. And yeah, I think it's going to do me wonders, because I found that one of the best tools for me to help me stay organised. So first up we have Wenzel's. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. So let's see what these all are. Okay, so this is what was in Wenzel's. We've got 3 pastries, pasty things, bakes. We've got 2 sausage rolls, well, 1 pasty, 2 sausage rolls, and then 3 bakes. I don't know what's in the bakes, I don't know what's in the pasty, but guess how much from Wenzel's this cost. And then in Blank Street, we've got 1 item, 2 items, 3 items, 4 items, 5 items, 6 items, 6 items. So let's see what these are. So from Blank Street, we've got 2 almond croissants, 2 regular croissants, a pain au chocolat, and I think that might be a pistachio pain au chocolat. Incredible, look at that. So how much were all of these pastries? See if you can guess right in the comments. In together, the 2 bags that I got today, we got all of this food. Plenty for myself and for my mum and dad. William. Hey, William. Hey, William. Hey, William. Hey,